Europe is facing one of the most intense early summer heat waves in the recent years, and the impact is already being felt across public health systems, transport networks and everyday life. Well, the extreme temperatures have turned into a widespread emergency, with France reporting around 1,000 excess deaths and nearly 191 million people across Europe exposed to temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius. Well, what began as a seasonal heat wave has now escalated into a major climate crisis, with multiple countries breaking all-time temperature records and authorities struggling to manage the pressure on hospitals, infrastructure and energy systems. Well, out of all this, France was the worst hit with excess deaths. Notably, France has been among the hardest hit nations, recording nearly 1,000 excess deaths during the heat wave period. Health officials say that most of the victims were elderly people above 65, though younger individuals with pre-existing conditions were also affected. Many deaths occurred at home, highlighting a major risk of heat waves. They often become silent killers. Daily mortality rose sharply above normal levels as hospitals dealt with increasing cases of heat stroke, dehydration and cardiac stress that is linked to the extreme temperatures. Well, temperature records has broken across Europe. Well, several countries have recorded their highest ever temperatures during this heat wave. Germany reached 41.7 degrees Celsius, while the Czech Republic hit 41.9 degrees Celsius, setting a national record. Poland crossed 40.5 degrees Celsius, breaking a century-old record, and Hungary recorded 40.7 degrees Celsius, its hottest day ever. Temperatures above 40 degrees Celsius have also been reported in France, Italy, Austria and the Balkans. Well, even nights are not offering relief, with tropical nights keeping temperatures above 25 degrees Celsius, making it harder for the human body to recover. Well, as per the reports, nearly 191 million people has been facing under heat alerts. Well, at its peak, nearly 191 million Europeans were under heat alerts. Governments across the region has responded with emergency measures such as opening cooling centers, adjusting school timings and urging people to avoid outdoor exposure during peak afternoon hours. And despite all these efforts, daily life has been significantly disrupted in many regions. Well, not only human beings but hospitals are also under pressure. Hospitals across France, Germany, Italy and Central Europe are reporting a sharp rise in heat-related emergencies as patients are being treated for heat stroke, dehydration, kidney complications and heart-related conditions. Doctors warn that elderly people are especially vulnerable as the body loses its ability to regulate temperature with age, and certain medications can worsen heat sensitivity. Well, not only hospitals but also transport, energy and infrastructure has also been strained. As the heat wave is also affecting Europe's infrastructure, railway tracks are expanding and bending under extreme heat, forcing delays and speed restrictions. Roads are softening and cracking, while construction work has been suspended in several cities during peak temperatures. In France, nuclear power output has been reduced as rising river temperatures limit cooling efficiency, and at the same time, electricity demand has surged due to widespread use of air conditioning. Wildfires, agriculture and tourism are also one of the factors that has been impacted. Notably, wildfires have broken out the parts of Germany, France, Italy and the Balkans due to dry vegetation and extreme heat. Firefighters are battling difficult conditions, with some areas facing additional risk from unexploded wartime materials. Agriculture is also under stress, with crops like wheat and maize drying out and livestock struggling in the heat. Meanwhile, tourism has slowed, with outdoor activities reduced and visitors shifting to indoor attractions to cities like Paris and Rome. It has also given a climate warning for Europe. Scientists say that Europe is warming at nearly twice the global average, making it the fastest warming continent. Studies suggest that human-induced climate change has made such heat waves up to 200 times more likely than in the past. And with past deadly heat waves like 2003 killing tens of thousands, experts warn that such events are no longer rare. They are becoming the new normal. Well, as Europe continues to battle record-breaking heat, rising deaths and collapsing infrastructure, the crisis highlights a harsh reality. That is, extreme heat is no longer just a weather event, but a growing climate emergency that is demanding urgent long-term solutions. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.